Hey everybody, welcome back. We're only just about a week away from the baby, but by the time you're seeing this, we will have already had the baby. Pretty nervous about it. So is the lady. This is our first child. So yeah, there's a lot to anticipate, expect. Hopefully, her mom's going to be here for the first couple of weeks, so that'll be nice. But after that, it's going to be kind of hard because we're not going to have any real help. My parents are kind of lost in their own world, and her family lives down in Arizona. Well, she's got some family here, so maybe we might get a little bit of assistance from them. She's got like an aunt, some cousins around here, so maybe they'll be around. So that would be awesome. But yeah, so I just got back from making a trip to Cosmic Monkey in Portland, Oregon. One of the best comic stores in Oregon. And I got some goodies. Plus, we're going to have a mail call. So by the time this video is over, we're going to be opening up a mail call. And I'll be showing you how I set up some of the more recent purchases that I made. But yeah, let's get to what I got at Cosmic Monkey. I've actually been super into the new Venom series that's coming on, especially since that whole King in Black came around and all that. And Donny Cates is the author, the writer for the Venom series, and he's just amazing. So I got a couple of the older issues of that, but it's just kind of a mixed batch of everything I got. I got some old stuff, and I got some new stuff. I got stuff from then, I got stuff from now. So let's just get into it. I picked up this issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 127, just because I really liked how the cover looked. I just like when they kind of do that silhouette with the whole black spider and all that. So that was pretty cool. Hopefully I don't have that. I don't think I do. And then I got an old Green Lantern Corps, number 203 from the original Silver Age Green Lantern series. And I just picked this one up. I don't know, just I liked how the cover looked, and it was reasonably cheap. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on these old Green Lantern comic books, so I find them for cheap online in like bulk when I can, because I can generally find them for like $1 or $2. But when I'm at the shop, I'll pick up one or two just because. Picked up this issue of the Donny Cates Venom number 10. Just because, or number 8, sorry about that. Just because I thought that it was a cool cover, and I think this may be where they introduced Dylan Brock. It's not the first full appearance. The first appearance of Dylan Brock, which is his son, Eddie Brock's son, is number 9. But this is number 8. They didn't have number 9. I just liked the cool cover. Like how, he's kind of got the glowing factor. He's got the big, white spider. That's what kind of made me mad about the when they did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3. They did the black costume, and Venom didn't have the big white spider. Neither did Spider-Man. I mean, that's the best part of the costume, is the big white spider like this. I mean, it's just like, this is my favorite part. And for some dumb reason, they didn't do it in that movie. And then the new Venom movie, they didn't do it in that either. It drives me crazy. It's all about the white spider on the black costume. It's all black, white spider. Amazing. That's what we love. That's what we want to see. So if anybody making Marvel movies and you guys ever want to do Spider-Man, Black Spider-Man, and Venom ever again, please have the white spider. Otherwise, it just looks trash. It looks stupid. This isn't the ultimate Venom. We don't want the ultimate Venom. We want the real Venom with the white spider. Okay, moving on. Here's an old Green Lantern Corps. I got this one just because I thought it was cool. It has the black hand. As I recently saw, I got the first appearance of the black hand, and then I got that black hand figure. So I just thought it'd be kind of cool to pick that up. Plus, I just got the first appearance of Kilowog recently, too. I just thought that was a cool cover. So I picked that up. Reasonably cheap. And then same thing with this one. I just picked this up because I thought it was a cool cover. It's Salic, and he's got himself a woman. So I just thought it was kind of a cool cover. So I picked it up, and it was reasonably cheap. So yeah. And then I just picked up the brand new Carnage Black, White, and Blood. This is the variant edition. So I picked up that just because it's the variant edition. And I have actually a subscription box now at Things from Another World, which is another comic store in town. But, they're not going to put the variant edition in my box. So I just decided to pick up the variant edition from Cosmic Monkey. And then I just picked this up because I really liked the art and I thought it was cool. And I like how they did her eyes. Like, her eyes are super intense. Hopefully I can kind of get it closer. It's just this crazy color of eyes. Plus it's kind of super sexy, but, just random super sexy comic books here and there. And then I picked this one up. I think it's a What If comic book, and it's called Spider-Man Spider Shadow. It's got a cool Venom going on. And yeah, I've always loved the What If stories. Like, the What If stories are amazing. Actually, Wednesdays I'm going to start kind of like reviewing and kind of going over certain stories in comic books, and a lot of them that I want to go over are the What If stories. And I just recently discovered, too, there's a guy called Comics Explain, and he does these big explanations on these comic stories. So I kind of want to do something like that, but like kind of cover what he hasn't, just kind of the side stuff that you wouldn't really think of to do. There's another one I picked up. It's a Venom number 30, the variant edition. I just thought it was a really cool variant just because of, the whole black and white. It's just got a lighter. And yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool looking. So I grabbed that. And then I picked up an old Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 96. As you saw recently, I just picked up number 98. Or what was it that I got? No, 89 and 88. And I don't think I had this one. And it's another issue with the Black Cat. And I love the Black Cat. So I was just like, yeah, anything with the Black Cat on the cover, especially the old stuff, I pick up. Because there wasn't a lot of it. There's not a ton of it. It's an easy thing to collect. And this one too, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 128. Picked this one up to use a black Spider-Man as a bonus. But also it's got this weird variation of a Black Cat costume. It's like, look, we have a new Black Cat costume. Says plus the Black Cat in her new costume. That didn't stick. It didn't go for very long. Yeah, she definitely does not have that costume. And she definitely has the more traditional costume still today that you saw from the original. So it's like the original costume is kind of the same as the new costume. And that's the one we love. And then I picked this one up just because it's a Venom number 25. And this is one of the most amazing covers I've ever seen on a comic book. And I love the artist Mark Bagley. He's just like, I love Mark Bagley. He's my boy. And I actually have an original from him, Black Cat drawing, that I showed you in one of my previous videos. It's not crazy detailed because, it's just conventions and they just kind of do quick drawings. But yeah, this drawing is amazing. It's like the Venom suit on a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just sick and crazy. And Mark Bagley's Carnage has always been the best. And he's like basically the original artist for Carnage. So when you saw the Carnage first appearance issues, that was Mark Bagley. He's like the best. All right, so let's move on. Let's get to the mail call. And then after that, I'll show you how I set up everything in the case. Because one of these things is a toy that I'm going to open up as we speak, and I'm going to slap it in the case there with it. But first, let's do some comic books. I got some comic books. Got a few different ones on order. I'm not quite sure which exactly ones these are. Actually, I looked up on it earlier on my phone of what's showing up today. But, I forget because that was this morning that I looked at, and I didn't pick this up till this evening because I actually went disc golf. Just after work with my buddies, because I'm not going to be able to do that for very much longer once the baby comes, until the baby's a little bit bigger enough to, where I'm not worried about taking it out and about to go disc golfing. So let's see. Of course, these ones are kind of more difficult to open, aren't they? Let's see if I can find an easy way to get into this package. This guy did a pretty good job packing this good and tight. Let's see. What did we get? Oh, yeah. It's a Green Lantern set. Not too upset about it. Oh, okay. These are definitely super beat up. But I'm not really too worried about my Green Lantern comics being in great condition. I just kind of want one of each, regardless of the condition. But these literally cost me 25 cents each. So I'm not too upset about it. It was like $5 shipping. So I guess maybe $1.25 each. Or $1.75 each, or $1 something, 30 something each, or I don't know, whatever. But this is what I got. So Silver Age, the original Green Lantern Hal Jordan run, number 184. And it's a pretty cool cover because it's got Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, and John Stewart there on it. So that's sweet. And I got number 166. Looks like this one has some water damage, but like I said, not too worried about it. Just trying to get one of each. I'm definitely going to have to put these in new bags and boards because these bags and boards that they're in are trash. And the comics will look a lot better in new bags and boards. And then I got number 160. This is a cool one because it's kind of a close-up. Hal Jordan's face there. Kind of intense and sweaty. And what is he? He's facing a firing squad. That's it. He's standing in front of a firing squad, so he's all nervous. And, it looks like there's a excerpt tale for the Green Lantern Corps in there. So that's pretty sweet. And then this one. Oh, this one's super beat up, but I guess, I can't complain too much. I don't even know what number this is. Because of, it's all ripped off. Yeah, definitely maybe going to have to get a better conditioned issue of this one. But, whatever. Maybe I can use the inside of this for, to decorate something, kind of paper mache something. With the pages, like how people do, like they cover the comic boxes with like crazy comic art. Maybe I'll use this one to cover a box with comic art. That'd be awesome. it's got Black Canary and Green Arrow, and then, yeah, la 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 la. I wish I knew what number it was so I could tell you, but, yeah, whatever. Super cheap. Let's get on to this package. Let's see, what did I do with my opener? Oh, there it went. Alright, so, get into this one. Notice that, actually, the second package I've gotten in this type of box, it's almost like a long shoebox. And my post offices do not have boxes like this to get. This is the last one I had. As soon as this one, the same kind of thing, where it's like a weird long kind of shoebox thing. I've never seen those before at the post office. Alright, let's get into this. So this goes in perfect with, again, that's another Green Lantern item. And it's going to go in the Green Lantern case. But actually, I'm pretty stoked to get this one for the price that I did, because I got this for pretty cheap. Because otherwise, they'd be cost, I don't know, upwards of like $30-40, but I found it for like $5-10, something like that. And shipping was cheap. And it's actually one of the best versions of this character. This is the Star Sapphire. This is Hal Jordan's woman. And yeah, it's a pretty great version of it. As you see, here's on the back. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. They have another Green Lantern Batman figure, along with Cole Sinestro and the Cyborg Superman. And there's the Star Sapphire in all of her glory. Let's just go ahead and open this bad boy up so we can put it in the case. And then I'll show you guys here real quick before we switch over so you can see the case. Alright, so this comes open easily enough. Oh, there's a stand. Let me get the stand out. And I'm not too worried about these things being worth anything later, because you know, a lot of the DC toy stuff isn't worth too crazy much later on in time. Not like Star Wars by any means. So, looks like there's only one twist tie. That's good news. She's able to pull out pretty easily. I wish they would have gave her a Star Sapphire stand instead of a Green Lantern stand, because that just would have made more sense. But I guess we have pink on green, which I guess is cool because, you know, pink on green. Yeah, let's see. There's a good close-up look at her. It's a pretty cool figure. I mean, I like the detail on it. I mean, the paint on the face isn't too bad. So, I mean, some of these figures, the paint, like, it just looks funny. You know, the face doesn't look quite right. But this one actually looks pretty good. If I could just get it to be not foggy, then you could tell yourself. And sometimes you get them with, like, crossed eyes. At least this one doesn't have the crossed eyes. But yeah, let me show you here real quick stuff I got in the case. Alright, so this is how I have the case set up with these brand new figures. So these guys I showed you before. Actually, I had to pull these guys out and wash them. Actually, I soaked them overnight in some like dish soap because I think whoever owned them before smoked cigarettes inside, because especially this Black Lantern Hal Jordan stunk really bad. And it made the whole case smell like just nasty. So yeah, so I cleaned them up. Now they smell good. Now here's how I got these guys. Put the Blue Lantern Kal Rayner in here with the Red Lantern Guy Gardner. And there she is with her first appearance, the Star Sapphire, and all of her Star Sapphire glory. And then, of course, I put the Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan down here with my second appearance of Sinestro. Actually, second appearance of Sinestro, but first appearance of Sinestro on a cover comic. And, of course, next to Black Cannon, his first appearance. And of course, you know, John Stewart's their standing guard. And then, of course, you know, I just moved that Sinestro issue down here with the Dawnbreaker Batman. And, of course, there's Kal Rayner's first appearance. But yeah, so that's how I set that up. Alright, well, that's all I got for now, but make sure to check back later because I got lots more to come. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.